Yeah, morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, where the screen is visible or not, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So every one of you have you installed PyCharm Professional and VS Code or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Working with VS Code IDE, right? Working with VS Code IDE. So go to Google. If you have not downloaded, go to Google and say code.visualstudio.com. Visualstudio.com, right? It's code.visualstudio.com, right? So you can just open this Chrome. Here we can say code.visualstudio.com. Code.visualstudio.com. Download for Windows, you'll get. Download for Windows. Okay. So once you say download for Windows, it will be downloaded for Windows, right? Yes. Hope everyone have installed, right? Everyone have installed this visualstudio.com, right? Yes. Normal installation, say next, say normal. After you install, you can see the shortcut on your desktop. So open this Visual Studio Code, right? Yes. Open that Visual Studio Code, everyone. Yes, you got this screen, right? In this way. Everyone do one thing. Yes. Go to the C drive. Yes. Go to the C drive. Right. Create a new folder, everyone. New folder, DJANGO apps. Create a folder with the name DJANGO apps. Enter. The Django apps folder is created, right? Yes. So within this Django apps folder, I'm just going to store all my applications. Yes. Mhm. So yesterday I showed one application in PyCharm, right? Today I'll show you on both VS Code and PyCharm. First VS Code. I'll come back to PyCharm ID once again, one application, right? Yes. Okay, fine. So create a folder, DJANGO apps, and store all your application within this folder and virtual environment creation, everything, right? Yes. So just download and install. Anyone facing problem in the installation? Let me know.
While installing, do we need to change any path for software location?
No, location, no need to change anything, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to use the same folder for both VS Code and PyCharm. Yes. I'll use the same folder, right? Download. Anybody, if you're not installed, if you share the screen, I'll show you the installation process. If you want to show me that VS Code installation, if anyone not done with the installation, if you can share the screen and show you that. Yes. Okay. Download and install, right? First, step one, create a folder in C drive.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, please once can you tell the installation process for VS Code? I'll share my screen.
Yeah. You have downloaded the software, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes. Now you can share the screen.
Okay, thank you.
Share screen option is there, right? That green color one.
Yeah,
Click it
yeah.
and just select the first one, screen. Select the
Okay.
one screen, right?
Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, I can see. So
Yeah.
I accept the agreement. Still, if anyone not done with the installation, right? Double click that one we have downloaded, right? I accept the agreement. 1 second, hold on. Let everyone do it. If anyone not done with the installation, just go back once.
Okay.
Back. So double click it and say I accept this agreement, right? Yes.
Yes. Next.
1 second. Now, next, no need to do anything here in this. Just say next.
Okay.
So here, to continue, yes, say next. Create a desktop icon, you say, and nothing to select. Says next. Say next, and say install. That's it. That is the installation, right? Once it gets installed, okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes, 1 second.
yeah. For PyCharm, do we need to add any options like .py, .pychar options?
No need to do it. Automatically takes the system. No need to add anything, right? Yes. PyCharm also you have downloaded, yes.
Yeah, done.
Yes, sir. But installation process is a little different because it's professional, right?
Yes, I've installed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Finish. Yes, finish, you say yes. Hmm. Yes. 1 second. Anybody wants that installation of PyCharm also? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just
PyCharm
close.
after 30 days it will expire, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That is after 30 days will be expired. I'll say after 30 days how to work. Mm. Yes, PyCharm you have installed. PyCharm everyone have installed. Anybody have not installed? You want me to show the installation of PyCharm also? Yes. PyCharm Professional, you can just double click it. Just click it. Same thing as you did like VS Code. Only that one desktop icon I want. Say everything next, right? Yes.
There in Visual Studio search also we get the PyCharm option. That one is not right.
In Visual Studio, are talking about.
When we search, we get the apps. You can install that.
Okay,
There
no,
also we get the
you can
PyCharm.
go with separate installation, right? Yes. Next. So you got this right, PyCharm setup. Yeah. Say next. So create a desktop shortcut. You can click that and say next. Install. That's it. So both installation of both VS Code and PyCharm Professional. I have installed community edition in my laptop. Should I need to uninstall it first? So no need. If you have already got PyCharm community, let it be. You can install PyCharm Professional also. Both can be there in your system. If you got already Python community available, let it be. It will be both will work. PyCharm Professional. No need to uninstall PyCharm community for installing PyCharm Professional, right? Both can be installed. Both you can use.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I'm having setup with the VS Code, so that won't work.
You got it? Yes.
VS Code,
You have
Visual
problem.
Studio.
You have got problem with VS Code or what?
No, sir, I have already installed the VS Code.
Not a problem. If it is working, not a problem.
Okay.
Everyone right click your name and just provide your names in the meeting, right? We can see a lot of names with same name, right? Fahim Khalid. So
Yes,
just right click and say give your names, right, in the meeting, everyone. So I can see all that 6, 7 names with same, right? Same name. So
okay.
just right click and just rename and view your names, right? Everyone.
Sir, in the chat.
No. I will say I can see like 6 to 7 people with same name. Fahim Khalid.
I'm only one.
But I can see in the meetings there are 7 names with that name, right?
Oh God, I don't know what's going on.
So everyone just, if anyone, okay, just right click on that name and just give your names, right? Yes. Yes. So yes. Everyone done with the installation straight of both. So now first I'll show you in VS Code. Later we go with PyCharm. PyCharm will have easy steps. Half of the steps will be decreased in PyCharm. In VS Code, yes. No. No need to view your names in the chart. I said in the meeting, while joining the meeting, everything. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Do you want me to drop and join again?
No. Others, right? Others who has got joined with this name, right? Try to view your names in the meeting, right? In the meeting, see that you are joined with your name or not. Otherwise, see that you won't get that video in the notes. That yesterday's video have you got everyone? Your mail IDs.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
but no notes.
Yeah. Notes I'll be forwarding today, right?
Okay.
Yesterday we didn't do anything much with the practical part. So create a folder in C drive, right? Everyone with the name. Everyone try to create a folder in C drive or D drive with the name. So try to create within the C drive itself,
DJANGO apps, right?
or any drive you can create it. Create a folder and with the name. Any name you can give, not only like I'm giving DJANGO apps, you can provide any name, but every time we need to give that same name, right? DJANGO apps. So we'll be saving all our applications within this DJANGO apps folder. We'll be saving all our applications within this. If you got any queries, anything you can ask or you can share the screen, right? Yes, the initial, the 2, 3, 4 applications, what we'll be discussing, you need to understand all the steps.
After completion of PyCharm, it was asking like, it is asking like, yeah, run PyCharm. Do we need to check that checkbox?
Yes. Now someone has shared the screen, right? Once again, can you share the screen? Yes. You need to have some kind of other things, activation need to be done, right? Yes, just now someone has showed the installation, still it is not done.
Yeah, installation is completed. It is a log after that last, it is the final one. It is asking on checkbox run PyCharm.
Yes, you need to do some kind of registration with JetBrains. PyCharm after installation, right? You need to have some kind of registration to be done. Yes, once you're completing PyCharm setup, right? Just say run PyCharm once. Click it and say finish. Run everyone. If you're done with that installation, done with that PyCharm, right? It will ask some, you need to do some kind of registration work to be done, right? With JetBrains, right? Yes. Do not import settings. Yes, do not import settings. So everyone, you will be getting this screen, right? In this way. 1 second. It will ask like this. Activate, right? Yes. It will ask for the activation code. So what you need to do is go for start trial. Log in into JetBrains. First, you need to register, right? Yes. Anurup Biswal, I'll just come back to your query. Yes. Register, you say everyone. We need to say register. Signing with the existing Google account. Signing with the existing Google account, select or sign in with the bottom. You can say sign in with Google. It is just hold on, right? Yes, at the bottom you can say sign in with Google, email or phone, right? You can just provide your email ID. Nothing, you can provide your email ID, nothing. Well, yes. Say next. Enter your password. Yes, it. Yes, two-step verification. Check your. Yes, in that phone, it should have got some verification code. Everyone do this registration, right? Yes. Yeah, 1 second, 1 second here. While entering this password, you need to enter, it won't take normal password. So high secured password it will take, it will ask. If you give normal password, it won't consider. So the password should contain uppercase, lowercase, special characters. Just provide any password, right? At least minimum 8 characters it has to be, right? Yes. Retype, re-enter the password. Everyone, you need to give a strong password. Have read and accepted the JetBrains, right? You say yes. Say, I can JetBrains use my email location data. Say submit. To enable an extra. Turn on to enable, right? Turn on two-factor authentication, you say, right? Current password, new password, repeat the new password. Password must be changed for save changes. Allow access, you say.
I'm also getting the same screen. After that, it's not going.
JetBrains upon the same interaction point. Apply for a free student or teacher license for educational purpose. Just click it. It won't ask you this many. Scroll down. Scroll down. Get free access to all the developers from it. Apply now. These many things it won't ask actually. Everyone getting the same?
No, I did not get the same. Mine was totally different.
You got that? Close it. Close it again. Open your PyCharm. That is PyCharm, right? You won't get this much. Start trial, you say. Login. No. Already you okay. Log out, you say.
So just we have to register on website. I missed that earlier part.
Sign in with the existing account or sign in with Google, you can say, right? Just say sign in with Google, right?
I think PyCharm download free download one we should select. Then we will not get this option.
Everyone getting the same?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, try to see.
No, sir, actually we got installed. I think we should install that company licensed one,
No.
Community one.
No, not community.
that community one.
No.
But then we can't develop the HTML along with CSS.
Yes, no. Once again, in PyCharm also login option. PyCharm, you can just go to PyCharm and log in, right? If you already just say, login JetBrains, login JetBrains, you say. Give your username and password.
No, sir. You're doing it with me. I think you have to do the registration of the first registration, not the community.
Authorization successful. Yes, authorization successful, right? Yes. Yeah. Now again, same close this page again, go to your ID, right? Yes. Authorization successful, go to your JetBrains. Now what you do? Yes, start trial, you can say. That's it. So continue, bottom continue is there, right? Yes, exactly, you can say that. So this is what, welcome to PyCharm, right? Everyone should get this. So nothing, whenever you go to that trial, you select, start trial, you can select and ask register, just give your email ID and password. It will ask to enter a high security password. Once you do that, it's finished. That step. No need to go with all the other steps, right? For student, all this. Next, you need to come and log in. You can log in, right? It will say authorization successful. Now you can work with this, right? Still anyone facing problem with this?
Yeah, we can use the same password, right? I think we can use different password, right? Other than the Gmail account.
Yeah, first time we need to give Gmail password. Second time when it will ask, right? Enter a password. You need to give any password. That password you remember, right?
Yeah.
Got it? First you register it with your mail ID, sign in with your Google, right? It will ask your email and password. Later it will ask one high security password. Then again go and log in, right? Go and log in with the username, whatever the new password you have entered in that. Yes, done with this, right, everyone?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, done with this, right? Anyone facing problem? If you want, you can share the screen.
No, sir.
Okay, done with this. So,
I got it.
yes. For some of you, in the high security password, even 10 times it won't take. It will say weak password, right? So try to give some uppercase, lowercase, special symbol, right? PyCharm professional will have DJANGO. In PyCharm community, there won't be any DJANGO option.
Or HTML.
See here, in PyCharm community, only Python code you can work. in PyCharm Professional only, you will have all these frameworks, Django, Flask, all this, and HTML, web support, everything will be there. In community, only a Python code you can execute.
Yeah, Vijay, do we need to check box like I consent that JetBrain may use my name? That is not required, right?
Not required.
It is not password is used.
Yes.
Yeah, the professional version will work for some.
Your voice is too low, right? Can you raise your voice?
Hello, can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Yeah, the PyCharm professional version will work for some period of time, at least a trial version. After that, how can we proceed with it?
So, okay. If you want to proceed, one thing is you need to purchase license. Otherwise, if you have got another email ID, just log in with another email ID.
Okay, okay,
Every time you need to create one email ID and you need to work.
okay.
Acha,
Yes.
nice idea.
Yes. Create a folder in C drive with the name DJANGO apps.
And which one better ID to use, that VS Code or that PyCharm or that?
PyCharm has got flexible features. You will see now, right?
Okay.
VS Code and the PyCharm comparison you will be seeing. Here you will see like 8 to 9 steps. There you will see 5 steps.
Okay, okay.
But both are used. Both are used, right? Yes. Previously, we used to have one more ID, Autumn ID also, but the support is, there is no support now for it. So, yes, now everyone done with create a folder in C drive with the name DJANGO apps, right? Now, so everyone, if you open this, right? Can you see this extensions here? Can you see these extensions? Everyone, can you see these extensions, right? Yes. Click that extension, right? Click that extension in this VS Code. In this VS Code and search for Python.
Yes.
THON. Python you search.
There's my.
You got a Python, right? The first one. The first one is what?
Wait,
Python.
wait, wait. Next.
Python you got, right? Yes. So
Yeah,
already
Python.
here you will see install option will be there. For me, it's already done. So install and install will be both will be there, right? Install you click. Everyone, can you see that install option there?
Yes.
Install option.
Yes, sir.
Just click that install. It will download and install the Python. It will download and install Python, right? Yes. Next.
Vijay, sorry. I think now after giving the password, it is asking two-factor authentication. Do I need to check on that one? Turn on.
No need to go for authentication, right?
What I need to do right now?
Close it and again log in. Log in. Just now we say login.
Okay. There is no option for login.
First you have clicked register, right?
Yeah, everything is done. From there, right?
Okay. Log in with your username and the new password, whatever you have entered, both you can enter. It will say authorization successful. It will say. Okay. Everyone, have you done with this Python, right? And install, you can say within this VS Code. In the same way, select DJANGO. DJANGO. Please be in mute. DJANGO, right? Yes. Select DJANGO, the first thing, whatever you see, right? Beautiful syntax and this DJANGO you can select and install and uninstall option will be there. Install option will be there for DJANGO also. Click that DJANGO also, right? Yeah. Just within this extension option, select Python and DJANGO and say install, right? Yes. Yes, done with this, right? Yes, everyone.
Yeah, Vijay, I think we need to log in with JB account, right?
Log in with yes. Once you got registered, log in with JBS.
There are no valid licenses associated with the account. It was saying.
Once your registration process is done, then you need to log in, right?
The registration is done, but still it is loaded.
DJANGO templates, that one I should install.
No. First one, whatever is the first one, right? That one.
Yeah.
Once you go with the 2 steps verification code, right? Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes, yes.
The other guy.
The PyCharm.
PyCharm, if anyone. So now, okay, select a Python and Django here. Python and Django, right? Now, go to this file menu. Go to this file menu, everyone, right? And say open folder. Go to file menu and say open folder, right? Yes. With application folder, right? Django apps just now I created, right? Yes, Django apps you can create and select folder you can select. Yeah, you will get the Django apps now. Can you see everyone at the left side? Django apps. Django apps you will get, right? Yes. Left side you got Django apps, right? Yes. Yes. After that, here I'm making the notes parallelly for you, right? So you need to go to the file menu, file, open folder, right? Open folder, right? Within that, select the Django apps folder. Django apps. Browse and select Django apps. No, that is done, right? Everyone got this. Step 1 is done, right? Step 1 is done. Now go to step 2. Now in the VS Code, right? Here, step 2. Creating a virtual environment. Creating a virtual environment. Creating a virtual environment means, right? Bringing Python from your local drive, C drive to this. So within the folder, Django apps folder, you will be getting, see here where your Python is located in your system. Just check where your Python is. Yeah. Can you see this Python 3.11 folder? 3.11. Within this Python 3.11 folder, scripts folder will be there. This within the scripts folder, right? Yeah. This pip or pip3 is available, right? Pip or pip3 is available. This, okay. So check it once again. In Python 3.11 in C drive, Python 3.11 means 3.11 folder. Scripts folder is available, right? Within the scripts folder only you can see all this. So this scripts folder we need to bring into DJANGO apps folder. So I doesn't want to disturb the original Python installation. Whatever you do in DJANGO, that should not modify my original Python. So 2 copies of Python now will be there, right? First copy is the original one in the C drive, and second one is what virtually you are copying into our DJANGO apps folder, right? Now, step 2, creating virtual environment. Creating a virtual environment, right? Yes. So go to this. Open terminal. From terminal tab. Open terminal from terminal tab. Just you can see here, terminal is there here. And say new terminal. Yes, say new terminal, right, everyone? Observe. Here, try to do these things right carefully. Some of you may get errors here. So terminal, say new terminal, right? You should have got this DJANGO apps folder. This is your folder, right? Within the C drive, DJANGO apps your folder, right? Where you are going to store all your applications, everything, right? Yes. So see DJANGO apps. How to create virtual environment? See everyone, try to type virtual env, virtual env. Within that virtual env, my venv means what? My virtual env. I'm giving some any name you can give, but everyone try to give this name, right? Why? Because throughout all the projects will be using this. So virtual environment is the name of the model, and give any name for it. Virtual env is the module name, right? Okay. So before that, before this, right, we need to install virtual env. I'll come back to this. First, you need to say pip install virtual env. Pip install virtual env. Everyone try to say pip install virtual env. Any module in Python, how will you install? Means using pip. Any module in Python will be installing, right, using pip. All the modules won't be available, won't be coming along with Python software. The modules which are not present within the Python software, you need to install explicitly using this pip. Pip install virtual env, right? For creating virtual environment, first this module has to be installed. Say enter. So pip install requirement already satisfied, right? Requirement already satisfied. Everyone, for you people, right? It will say virtual env successfully installed. Got that? Yes, everyone got it? Virtual env installed successfully. You say virtual env installed successfully. Try to say yes or no in the chat, right? Everyone.
Sir, can you please repeat? I did not get it.
Have you opened the terminal?
Yes,
the-
sir, I
at the
opened the
top.
terminal.
Terminal, if you have opened, immediately say pip install virtual env. After that, it will say here successfully installed virtual env. This is a module in Python for creating virtual environment. Everyone try to answer. Right. Why we need to go for virtual environment means we are creating another copy of Python virtually within this folder. Pip install virtually env, it will say successfully installed virtually env. Did it say? Yes. So once it is done, right? Once that virtually successfully installed virtually env, it will say. Once it is done, next step.
No, sir, I'm getting error.
What it is saying?
The term pip is not recognized as. Actually, the Python is not.
Python is. So for people, for some of you, if you are getting any kind of error, can you see here, right? Can you see this drop down list here? Drop down list.
Yeah.
Go to this command prompt. Go to this command prompt, right? Click that command prompt. Click that command prompt and say pip install virtually env. If anyone, if it is saying right, any error, right, say go to the command prompt and say pip install virtual env. Python should be available in your system already. If anyone still facing problem, you need to go to this and say go to this command prompt and say pip install virtually env, right? Yeah. Next. Step 3. Step 3. Activating virtual environment. Once creating virtual environment, activating virtual. Okay, this step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Activating virtual environment. Activating virtual environment. Sorry. Creating virtual environment. Sorry. Second step is installing virtual environment. Installing virtual environment module. Next here, creating virtual environment. Next, activating virtual environment, right? So just observe this. Creating virtual environment means with any name we can give. We use this module name. We use this module name and give any name for your virtual environment. So yes, sir. Now go to the same terminal, right? Yes. Just I'll scroll this up. I'll scroll this up, right? Now, everyone have you got this option?
Sir? Sir?
Yes.
Sir, even in the even after entering in the command pip, it is still showing pip is not recognized as a name of command or function. It's showing some error.
I think Python is not installed in your system.
Okay, let me reinstall and check it. I'll check it later.
Okay. Just follow the steps. Still anyone facing the problem? Yes. Next. Virtual env. Virtual env. What is the name of the model? And just give my venv. Virtual env. My venv, right? Yes. My v means my virtual environment. This one, creating virtual environment, right? Yes. Say enter now. Say enter. Created virtual environment. in this many microseconds. Created virtual environment is saying, right? Yes.
So is this virtual environment any different from Django, or they are both the same?
I'll show you now what we have created. I'll show you now.
Okay.
So 1 second. Everyone got this right? Created virtual environment. So I just showed right in C drive. I got okay, I'm copying this. Control C. If anyone got error here, just to go to this command prompt. And just type that. So what happened here? Go back to your C drive. Yes, go back to your C drive. Check your DJANGO apps folder. In that, my virtual environment is created, right? Everyone. My virtual environment is created, right? With whatever name you have given. In that, you can see the scripts folder. From where the scripts folder has come from. From your C drive. From your C drive, right? Python folder, right? You can see all this. So DJANGO apps, if we say my virtual environment, yes, you got the scripts folder. The scripts folder should be there, right? Yes. Okay, everyone got it? Yes. Okay, next. I'll forward these notes and the video you'll be getting. If anyone got struck up anywhere, you can just go through it later. Okay, next. Step 4. Step 4, activating virtual environment. Activating. Try to understand why we created virtual environment means another copy of Python we are installing, right? That is duplicate copy of Python within this Django apps folder. Any changes, modifications you do, it is not going to affect the original Python software, right? Yes. Activating virtual environment. Yeah, how to activate means, right? Go to that where the scripts folder is available. Where the scripts folder is available, CD, change your directory to my. So within the C DJANGO apps folder, you can see my VENV one folder you will see. In that folder, right? Yes. Scripts folder will be available. Say enter. Now go to this path, my virtual environment scripts, right? And that / activate. Activate, you should say, right? / activate. And this my virtual environment should appear in the bracket. Now it is activated. Everyone try to do this. So change your directory in the DJANGO apps folder. What is the inner folder? CD my virtual environment within that scripts folder. You will get this path. After getting this path, right? So / activate. You should get this virtual environment within this brackets. Now it's fine. If anyone facing problem, go to that command prompt and type that command, right? Yes, done with this, everyone?
Sir, can you please repeat it one more time?
You have done with this step, third one.
Yes, sir. Third step is done. Just the fourth one.
Fourth one, currently you will be getting this, got it? See DJANGO apps. You got this, right? Whenever you see this, you got this, you will be getting this. Just change your directory to whatever name you have given, myvenv, right? Means while creating what I have given, myvenv. Virtual
Yes.
environment, my name, whatever name you have given here, change your directory to that folder / scripts folder within that. Yes. After doing that, cd my virtual environment / scripts. Say /activate. So yes, /activate. See, if you want to get it, okay. Go to command prompt, right? Jairam. If anyone got some kind of problem, go to this command prompt. Click this command prompt and just give the same option, same statement there. Activate, it gets activated. Go to command prompt, click that command prompt and type the same command within the command prompt. Got it? You need to change your directory to my virtual environment scripts, then say /activate in command prompt. Yes, done with this, right? Yes, everyone facing problem. Yeah, next. After this activation, right? Yes, done.
Sir, you will upload this recording on me on WhatsApp group.
Pardon?
Like you will share this recording on the mail or WhatsApp group. Actually, I missed some steps.
This one. So only one time, only for the first application, second application, you do these steps. For the remaining applications, not all is not required from second application onwards. Only one time we do. Second time onwards, we'll just go with our applications. So see that everything gets installed, right? The installations, PyCharm and this VS Code, right? First thing. Some second application onwards, all these are not required. So here, pip install virtual environment, that is one step. Next, after installing this virtual environment using this virtual environment module, right? I'm creating my own virtual environment and enter, change your directory to that virtual environment folder. Within that scripts folder should be there. After this step 3, go and check in your C drive, right? In the DJANGO apps, this my virtual environment should be created. This scripts folder compulsory should be there. See that once it is there, right? Here activate option will be there in the scripts folder. Activate, right?
Okay.
Okay. Once it is done, right? Once you got that, that is what step 3. Step 4, what you will do? You are in currently here Django apps folder. Change your directory to my virtual environment folder, right? Within that Django apps. And within that, go to scripts folder. Because in the scripts folder only Activate is available, right? Within the scripts folder only, within the scripts folder, within the Django apps, my virtual environment, within the scripts folder only, you can see that Activate option. So you need to go to this, yes. Change your directory to my virtual environment scripts. Understand why I'm changing the directory to my virtual environment scripts folder? Because Activate is available. /activate.
Okay.
Activated, right? Everyone, you should get this my VENV within the bracket. Yes.
Yes.
Doing, if anyone got any problem or issue, just go to this command prompt. Okay, now we are done with this step, right? Yes. Step 5, installation of Django. All these steps not required in PyCharm. In PyCharm, yesterday, whatever I said, this all things we didn't discuss, right? Automatically, it will create in PyCharm, right? That is flexible options given by PyCharm. Installation of Django. Installation of Django, right? Yes, installation of Django, right? It's yes. Now currently where you are in scripts folder, right? Within the scripts folder only. My virtual environment scripts folder. Check where currently you are within the Django apps folder, within the C drive. My virtual environment scripts folder you are. Just say pip install Django, right? Pip install Django. That's enough, right? Pip install Django. It should say successfully installed Django, it should say, but for me, it's already installed. It's a requirement already satisfied. Clearly see this. Successfully installed Django 4.2.
Sir, can you once show me the command prompt?
Just you can click this right here. Here you can see drop beside the plus button.
Yeah.
Beside the plus, if you click this drop down list, you will get the command prompt. Within the command prompt, we can do the same. Anyone stuck up anywhere? Let me know. You want to share the screen? Anyone?
Yeah, I am struck with /activate, sir.
Yes, share the screen. Bottom, you can say like share screen, right? In green color and select the first option screen.
Yeah.
Yes. See Django apps. Hmm.
Yeah, it's created.
Pip install virtual env you say. Pip install virtual env. Virtual env. Already, I think my VNV is created for you, right? Yes.
Yeah, these all are created, sir. Only I had problem with /activate.
CD you say CD my VNV CD space my VENV slash scripts. Okay, CD scripts. CD scripts. Say enter. Now say backslash activate. Enter. Yes, activated, right?
Yeah, thank you.
We got that my VNV in the bracket, right? And now we say
Okay,
pip install DJANGO here. Say pip install DJANGO here. It takes just some seconds of time for downloading and installing the Django.
Okay, sir.
Depends upon your internet speed. So yes,
Thank
stop sharing the screen, right? Still anyone facing problem here, right? Okay, now. So it should say, right, 1 second, Control C. It says successfully, you need to know the version of Django that we are using, right? Successfully installed Django 4.2. Successfully installed Django 4.2 version. But if you want in some projects, right, they'll give, you need to go with the specific version of Django. How will you install the specific Django? Whenever you say pip install Django, the latest, whichever is the latest version, that will be installed. But not like if they give like you need to go with particular version of Django, then how to do this? Yes. For installing particular version of the particular version of Django, right? Of Django, right? Same thing, right? Yes, 1 second. Control Z. Pip install Django is there, right? Keep this in double quotes. Django, yes, double equal to which version you want. I doesn't want 4.2. I want like 4.0.4. This version I want. Yes. Pip install Django 4.0.4, right? Installing a particular version. Next, step 6. From here onwards, okay. Step 6. Now, done with this side, everyone. Creation of virtual environment, that is Python, and installation of Django is done, right? Now we will go with the project, creating or starting a project. See, creating or starting a project. Creating or starting a project, step 6. Now, where we need to create our project folder? Where we need to create our project folder? Where we need to create our project folder? Where you are currently? Where we are currently?
My
My
scripts.
my
virtual
environment scripts. But all my projects should be within the Django apps folder. It should be not in my virtual environment. It should be in Django apps folder. So what I should do? I need to come out of this script. I need to come out of this my virtual environment. So first, how to come out of script? Yes. How to come out of the scripts folder? CD dot dot.
Dot.
So it came out of the scripts folder and also come out of this my virtual environment folder. CD dot dot. Now we are in DJANGO apps folder. Now you are currently where in DJANGO apps folder. Yes, everyone come out of this and say you check whether you are in DJANGO apps folder. Whenever you want to do activation, then only go to the scripts folder. For creating a project, all this, now it should be everything you need to operate from the DJANGO apps project folder, right? Yes. Now the command, what is the command to create a project? So observe carefully how the command to create a project. So the DJANGO, see here you can see within this DJANGO apps, my virtual environment, within the scripts, can you see DJANGO-admin? Using this, we are going to create a project. So what is that? What is that command? DJANGO-admin. DJANGO-admin. Start project. My PROJ my project one. My project one is a everyone got this? DJANGO-admin start project, my project one. Can you see at the left corner, my project one is created here. Once unfold it, one more project folder you will see. Within the inner project folder, you will see this all .py files will be generated automatically. We no need to write the code. All these .py code files they are generated by this step. So whenever you create this project folder, one more inner project folder you will see. Within that, you can see all the .py files. This DJANGO-admin start project, my project one. So it creates my project one. Within that, one more project, my project. So it will get, it creates my project one. Inner project folder, within which we can see inner project folder with same name. Automatically many py files will be created within this. Automatically some py files from some .py files. Automatically some .py files. To see the files, to see the .py files. We can see the tree structure. To see the .py files, we can check. To see the .py files, we can see the tree structure, right? With this command, right? Just observe this command. Just cd my project one. Enter into cd my project one. Now you are in project folder. Whatever you want to do, everything from the project folder, now you should do. Whatever we want to perform now from here on, right? We need to do from my project one. Free/f. Free/f, you say. For some of you, it won't show this tree structure, not a problem. Free/f. I want to see, right, within this project, my project one folder, this all these .py files are present. So for first 1 or 2 applications, you will feel something new, but from third application onwards, you can see all the steps. Okay. First, to enter into your project one folder, then say tree-f/f. I'm pasting here. Next step. Step 7. Done with this, right, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Everyone done with this, right? Steps up to step 6. Creating or starting an application. Creating or starting a project is complete. Creating or starting an application. What is manage.py? Using this, see here, one more thing, what you need to understand in your project, everything you need to understand. So whenever you create this project to folder, if you open this one inner project folder and manage.py compulsory, it should be created with that manage.py only. Next, if you want to start the server, if you want to give the request, or if you want to perform everything you do using manage.py only. Next, the upcoming steps, everything, this manage.py file only required. Okay. What is that? Yes. Don't worry, if you do the same application in PyCharm, as I showed you, right? The same application in PyCharm. Now, creating or starting a application, right? Yes. Now go back to this VS Code and just command for, right? Where you are creating the application, which is in the project folder, right? Py, yes. Or Python, right? Python manage.py. Using this manage.py, Python manage.py, start application, start app. What is that? Some demo application, demo app, right? Yes. Python manage.py, start app, demo application. Say enter, right. If anyone has got, for some of you, you might be getting some kind of error here. In those, you can use py instead of Python, you can use py. For anyone, if you got any error here in this, can just say py also. Py manage.py. Yes, finished. Now can you see this demo app folder here? Demo app. Within the demo app also, you can see all this admin.py, apps.py, models.py, test.py, views.py.
So like, once again, drop down that one. Demo that app.
Demo app, yes. All this you will see. Check everyone got this demo app. How you got this demo app means just by using this command. Start app, any name, application name you can give.
So after this, we'll install database also, na?
Database now we won't discuss, later I'll discuss. First, we'll see some small applications, later I'll go with that.
So if we make an application in the VS Code, can we open it in the PyCharm and vice versa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Coding, they won't be changing the coding. The environment only will be changed.
So now we have two demo app applications in the Explorer window. And they both have the same structure. One is made in PyCharm, one is made in VS Code.
But the
So-
project will be different, right? My project one. Yesterday's will be the different project. Now today's different project folder.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so Sid, we'll do different kind of projects on PyCharm and different kind of project on VS Code.
So whenever you are creating, right? You are creating some project folder, application folder. Yesterday the project folder name is different. DJANGO project one in the demo app is there. Here. My project one demo app is there. Yes. Now, if you want to see the tree structure, whatever present within this demo app folder, so cd change your directory to demo application, demo app. Now you are in demo app. Inside free/f. Free/f. Everyone see. Creating or starting, cd, go to the demo app and say tree/f. To see all the py files.
So for all the applications we'll be making in VS Code, we have to go through these steps.
You'll see the tree structure. No need. Directly from the starting project and application. Whenever you want to do in virtual this VS Code, you can directly start once from project to an application folder creation. Remaining all that not required.
Okay.
From second application onwards, no, already we created a virtual environment, installed Django, right? From second step on, second application creation, no need of all these steps. That project folder, application folder. Now application folder got created. What is the name? Demo app. The demo app, you can see already .py files available. We no need to write the code. We no need to write the code. Already it's available.
I think PyCharm is much easier to work with.
PyCharm is much easier than this. But once we see this complex one, then we'll go with the easy one, right? So
Yeah.
you'll understand this. First, we see this complex, this is in PyCharm, sorry, in VS Code, step by step, how it is done. Later in PyCharm, whether you have observed yesterday or not, you are just giving the project folder. At the bottom, you are giving application folder and say create. All this will be created. Project folder gets created, application folder gets created, DJANGO will be installed, a virtual environment will be created. Everything will be created in a single shot, right? So but here we need to do all these things. Yes,
But
creating a
VS
start.
Code, we need to do this at once only, na?
One, yeah, once only. Here also in VS Code, only once we do.
First time only. Then I
First time. Second time onwards, no need all those
yeah.
steps. Yeah. And this is free. No, it's not a licensed one, right? Next, step 8, right? Step 8. Step 8, adding the application name, adding the application name, adding the application, adding the application name. Adding the application name. So where we need to add the application name. What is the application name? Demo app. See, if you go to that VS Code, yes, if you go to this VS Code, can you see here? Okay, I'll just minimize this demo application. So you need to clearly understand the project structure within the, see, this is the outer project folder. This is the inner project folder. If I unfold this inner project folder, you will see all these .py files. We'll be discussing about the .py files, right? In the demo application also, you will see some .py files. In project folder, you will see settings.py. Settings.py, right? Yes. If we click it, just I'm scrolling this down. If I click, go to the project folder and click settings.py, right? In that settings.py, you will see that installed apps, right? Everyone, can you see here installed apps? In the settings.py within the project folder, just say keep comma at the last and say enter. What is your application name? I want the sessions to be interactive, right? Demo app. I need to give this installed application. Application name I need to provide here. What is your application name? Demo application. Just add this. So for your understanding, I'm copying this. So adding the application name. Go to settings.py, go to settings.py. Go to settings.py and add. And add the application name. And add the application name, demo app. Within the installed apps. Within the installed apps. So I'm pasting here, whatever we added, right? Yes. Here we added, right? Add here. I'm saying within the comment. Step 8. There is no code we are writing. Don't see that you see a lot of code here. This not, we have not written any of this code. Whenever I forward the notes, right? Now step 9. Try to say step 9 is go to urls.py and specify, go to urls.py file. The way it is present
In
in
step 8, we missed after this demo app, what we have to write? Add here. You have written.
after this demo app, go to this. Yes, be in mute, be in mute, be in mute, yes. So within this inner project folder, you see settings.py. Double click it and say, right, yes. Double
Yes.
click it.
Yeah, installed app is here and
Yeah,
we didn't add anything.
installed apps is the demo app I added. I added demo app here.
Okay. Instead of server, we have to.
What is it? Installed apps is there, right? At the last line of this, before this square bracket was closed, you need to say demo app.
Yes, sir.
Add your application name, whatever name you have given application name, that application name you add here.
Okay.
These are all the inbuilt applications, admin, auth, content types, messages, stat, all this. But apart from that, our application name also should be added to this, right? Yes. Next. Go to urls. Where this urls.py file is available, in project folder or application folder. Check it once, everyone. You need to clearly understand which py file is available.
Application folder.
Go to urls.py. Go to urls.py file, present it
My project.
within the project folder. Within the project folder. What is that? My proj1. Go to urls.py file within the project folder, my project 1. You need to understand within the project folder and specify the URL and specify the URLs, right? Yes. Just as everyone go to this, yes, go to this urls.py file, and here you got a big comment, right? From here, scroll down, where this yes, here triple quote is closed, right? Here the triple quote is closed. Delete that, the entire comment which is in the triple quote. Yes. Now go to the urls.py. See here, can you see? Okay. re_path function for specifying the URL. So here a raw string I want to create, or I'm giving. So start with, this is the symbol for starting, start symbol. In regular expressions, we'll be discussing this. Or starts with demo you can give, or anything you can give, right? Whatever URL you want to specify, and ends with, this ends with symbol. Dollar means ends. This is start symbol, this is end symbol. Start with this, end with this. And if I give this demo URL, what functionality to be executed means, go to views and execute the input function present within that. You need to define that views.input, right? Yes. Go to this, that, and say
Yes, sir.
So RE underscore path, that function we are using, and raw string I am going to create, start with, ends with this URL. And if I specify that URL, what, go to views and execute the input function we are giving. But here it is giving some, so RE underscore path and this views both, right? It's underlined with yellow color, means it's error. Means path comma re underscore path we need to give. Yes, now that path, this has gone. And for this views, where this views is available, can anyone say where this views.py views is available? Means in the application folder demo app. Can you see this views.py? So where I need to, from demo app import views, I need to say, right? So what I should say, where this views is available. See, whenever I want to use the square root function, I need to say from math import square root, then you need to use square root. Whenever I want to use views which is present in demo app, I need to say from demo app import views, right? Yes. You see, it's case sensitive. Python is from demo app, because all these are .py files, means Python is from demo app import views. Yes, everyone, this line, this repath we need to add here, and this one line, right? Done with this, I'll just copy this entire code. Don't remove the other things. Yes, done with this up to here, everyone. Yes. Step 9. Step 10. Step 10 is that go to views and define this input function. Step 10. Go to views .py. Within which folder? Project or application? Yes. Go to views.py file within the project folder or application folder.
Application.
Within the application folder. You need to clearly understand, right? Within the application folder, what is that? Demo app. And define a function. With the name input, right? Input. With this name only we need to define, because whatever you get, that name only we need to, right? Just go to this views.py, go to views. But here, can you see there are two circles beside that names, settings.py, urls.py. There you can see some circle, white colored circles, right? Can you see that? Means your that is not saved. .py file is not saved. Now just go click this urls.py and say control S. That is gone, right? The circle is gone. Go to settings.py and say control S. That is gone. No? Anytime beside that files, if you see circle, means rounded circle, it's not saved there. Right? Now go to demo application and say views.py. Click that views.py, write your views here. What is the name of the function I need to define? def input function. Always it takes request and gives the response. Yes. So what I will do, I'll take a string, Python string, multi-line string, triple quote, and within this triple quote, I'll write this, whatever you want to write HTML code, right, within the string, multi-line string, right? Yesterday in double quotes we have written, now I'm writing in triple quote. HTML, right? Yes, and some query was asked.
Yeah, my question is that in PyCharm, you use the display function.
Yeah, any function name you can use. But whatever function name you are specifying in urls.py, in urls. Here I specify display function. So whatever name you are providing here, that name you need to give here. Yes. There I given display. Here also display. Whenever you give this URL in the Chrome browser, then this input function has to be executed. Or if you give display here, display function has to be executed. It's a function call, input function I'm calling, where it is in views. Yes, this will be executed. So within the triple quote, I'm writing the entire HTML code, body BG color red, text color yellow, text equal to yellow. Closing this H1 tag in bold. Welcome to the DJANGO world. Slash body slash HTML, right? Yes. Fine. Okay, that's fine. That is the multi-line string. Finally, say return HTTP response. Return HTTP response. str1, right? Return HTTP response of str1. HTTP response is given in yellow color, right? So you need to write the import statement for it from DJANGO.http, from DJANGO.http import HTTP response. Right? See the spelling of this HTTP response. It should be in upper, R should be in uppercase. So otherwise, you can, whenever you say HTTP, if you type, you will get this shortcut. Click this shortcut. Yes. Done with this. Here you can see some circle beside that views.py. It's not saved. Control S, you say saved. Yes, finished up to here, everyone. Check this. See that indentation is compulsory. Here within the function, indentation is required. Whenever you keep colon, if you press enter, it will take from where we need to start. So if you give colon, if you press enter, from here itself only we should start. Finish writing this. These lines we need to write. See that the space within this input, see that space is same to all the lines. All the lines. Space, all the lines is same. Need to maintain the same. If we say, if you press enter, automatically it is going to take the space. Automatically it's going to take the space. Okay, done with this, right? Yes. Next. Step 11, right? Step 11. Step 11, right? Migrate. So here it displays the errors here. Displays the errors. If any errors, displays the errors within this migrate option, right? So how to migrate? So whatever you want to do, right? Yes. If we can scroll up, if we can scroll this up, if we can scroll this up, right? Yes. So you are in demo app, right? Come out of this demo app. Whatever you want to perform should be performed in from your project folder. CD dot dot. Don't forget this. Whatever you want to do, everything should be done within the project folder. How to migrate? Python you can say, or py you can say. Python manage.py, manage.py, migrate, py manage.py, migrate. Say yes. Migrating, right? Yes. So you should say migrate, applying like this for all. So here, what is it? Come out of this application folder, py manage.py, migrate. Step 12. Step 12. Start the server. Start the server, right? Yes. Start the server, right? Just scroll down. Here you got this previous step. Now using that same command, Python manage.py, run server. Previously I said Python manage.py, migrate. Python manage.py, run server. So using this manage.py only, we perform this out. Run server means server starts now. Done up to here, everyone. Hello. Python manage.py, run server. Server starts line. In this there. Py manage.py, run server, right? So what is the command to start server? So migrate for displaying Python manage.py, migrate. Whenever you do migrate, I think you might be getting some errors if you are done. Otherwise, py manage.py, run server. So once server started, right? Just copy this. Copy this URL, right? Copy this URL. Copy it and say Control C. But without selecting, if you say Control C, the server stops. Select it and say Control C. And open a browser. Open a Chrome browser and paste it here. Control V, right? Paste it here. And what is the URL you have specified? Go to urls.py and specify it. What was that URL you have specified? Views.py is not saved. Okay, just scroll down a little bit. Views.py, Control S you say, right. And what is the URLs you have given? URL you have given is demo, right? Yes. So whatever you have copied here, say /demo, that is the URL, right? And say enter. You got welcome to DJANGO world, right? Yes. Welcome to DJANGO world. That is the output given, right? Response.
Is it a local server? No?
Step 13, right? Giving, yes, local server. Giving request. So giving request, right? In the browser. Whenever you give the request, say the output, whatever you got, that response. Anyone got any, so this is the output, right? Anyone got any errors? Anybody wants to share the screen? Okay, I'll just forward these notes, the steps, and also you'll be getting the video of it. Everyone just try it first. And also without seeing, right? Without just seeing, you do one thing for your practice purpose, right? Remove this DJANGO apps folder. Remove this DJANGO apps means this virtual environment, everything will be gone. Again, recreate DJANGO apps, recreate the virtual environment, create project application folder, everything by your own, right? Yes, any query you said?
Yes, sir. We'll get this recording.
Yeah, you'll be getting the recording, right? So you can check your mail, right? And that YouTube link you'll be getting, and notes also you'll be getting to mail. Right? Yes. Yes. Fine.
Sir, actually, I've uninstalled and reinstalled this Python. So can you just please stay for a while once the class is done? I'm still stuck in that PIP command in DJANGO.
Yes. So everyone done with this? Any queries? Okay. So okay, so step by step I showed you, right? Once again, I'll be showing some one or two more applications. So everything will be showing. I'll be showing you some more basic applications next week on this VS Code. Next, I'll show in PyCharm. So first, for 2-3 applications, you'll feel something new, but later on, everything, right, feel easier. We're not going to write any code. Already that .py files already available. So if you have got any errors,
So,
okay.
Vijay, I have a question. You had mentioned that you will be
Sir,
talking
Yes.
about Bootstrap and JavaScript. So
Yes,
why?
that before I go with those kind of applications, I'll go with that.
Okay, I
I'll
wanted.
discuss it. Yes, I'll discuss it. So yes, if anyone has got errors, you can stay back. Others can leave, right? Yes, if there are no. So we'll meet next Saturday, right, at 8 o'clock. More discussion on this. I'll show you more applications, so you'll get some different types of applications, dynamic applications, right? So on both VS Code and PyCharm. PyCharm, yesterday I will discuss one example. Once you go through that, next week I'll be showing more examples, right? Yes. So fine. And one more thing,
and sir,
next week you will get a new link, right? So new link, the same link to be followed up to the end of this DJANGO course. So if anyone if you're not done with this, what else you need, right? Get registered, and that is by paying the fees for DJANGO, right? And get the link. So those who already got registered, they have paid the fees, right? Next, by next Friday, you'll be getting a link, right? So for those who got registered, who paid the fees, right? You can see all these details in the chart panel, like.
So Vijay, I am registered with the 6 a.m. batch.
Yes.
So will I have to get a new link, or I'll be keep using the same link that I have?
No. Next Friday, right? And before Saturday, next Friday, a new link you'll be getting to all the students, right? So
Okay.
students who didn't pay that fees, right? You need to get enrolled, and then only you will be getting the link. The link will be changing next Saturday, right? Next Friday, you will be getting the link to your mail IDs. Check your mail IDs, right? Fine.
sir,
Yes, you want to
If I'll have any doubt while practicing, okay, how I can ask doubts.
Yes, yes. So once again, right? Yes. So whenever you are practicing, if you got any, okay, any doubts or errors, right? So yes, there is a group, right? What's the Django group? In that you can just paste your error. Anybody will be answering that, and everyone will
What's the
pass
group
it.
number?
Yes. So actually, okay. Next I'll be providing it on next holiday, right? So once everyone got
Sir, I'm
enrolled.
already done with the payment. Like, if you could provide it now to me on the personal chat here only would be beneficial for me.
So yes,
Last time also.
those who got enrolled, right? Check your mails, right? Who got already enrolled with that course, the Django course, right? You can check your mail to by today evening. You'll be getting the WhatsApp group link also to that mail, right? Yes. You'll be getting that WhatsApp group link. You'll be getting the notes. You'll be getting the video of everything you can check in your mail, right? By today evening, right? So yes, if you got anyone has got any errors or anything, if you want to share the screen, you can share the screen, right? Fast.
Sir, I'll share the screen.
Yes, who is that? Yeah. First, show me where is your Python. See, one thing, your Python should be in your C drive. Your
Actually,
Python
it
should
was
be,
in E drive. I have again reinstalled it.
yes,
It is
yes,
in,
yes. And also share the notes in WhatsApp also, yes. Yes. Check your Python is present within your C drive. Okay.
yes, sir, it is in C drive.
Your Python is in C, apps, local, Windows, big path is there for you within the app data, local programs. While installing Python, you should select that, just in C drive, try to install Python. If you are chosen the same path, C, local, app data, Python, your big path will be there. So, okay, let it be. Just go with your VS Code. If your Python is installed, go to a command prompt once, go to search panel and type CMD. Go to the search and say command prompt, go to command prompt, yes. And type Python there, whether your Python is recognized or not. Your Python is not recognized. Python. Say Python, your Python is not recognized. Python interpreter should be opened. See, 1 second. One, stop sharing the screen. See, Python should have been recognized in your system, right? How can you say whether Python, right? Go to this command prompt. If you say Python, if you click Python here, if you type Python, right? So Python version 3.11.2 and this 3 arrow symbol interactive mode should be opened. Yes.
It was there in E folder. So both VS Code and Python should be in the same drive.
So, yeah. So installation of Python, right? Installation of Python I show, right? Once again, if anyone, okay, once share the screen, right? Bindu, share your screen first. Go to your settings. Go to settings. Try to remove your Python once. Remove that Python which is already available. Go to control panel, programs, uninstall Python. And already, okay, 1 second. Go to this and go, yes. Okay. Go to that python.org website and try to download Python. Python.org, yes. Downloads all releases. Scroll, no, don't go for that. All releases you see. Scroll down, looking for a specific release. Go up, scroll up. Python 3.11.3. April 5, just 4 days back it was released, what? 3.11.3. Click that 3.11.3, yes. So click that 3.11.3, not that one. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Come scroll down. Go to Windows installer 64-bit, download it. No, don't go for that. Don't go for that. Add at the bottom, you can say add python.exe to path, right? Yes. Then only your Python will be recognized. Otherwise, you need to set it manually. Go for customize installation. 1 second. Say next. And 1 second. Hold on. Installation location, right? Just Python is the installation location after Python. Keep your mouse there after Python. Before Python 3.11, rest your mouse and remove all that previous ones. 3.11 should be there. 3.11 has to be there, right? And remove all those. Up to users. Yes, up to users, remove it. So where your Python is getting installed in C drive, Python 3.11 folder will be created automatically. Within that, Python gets installed, right? Say install. Say install down, right? So if anyone facing problem, right? So your Python, if it is not recognized, your VS Code won't work properly, right? Even PyCharm also. Hardly takes 2 minutes to install Python, right? Okay, close, you say, close. Go to your command prompt and type Python. Type Python, you should get that Python, right? Version, right? Python version and Python interpreter got open. Now close it, go open your VS Code. And okay. Pip install virtual env, you can say, right? Bottom, you can say pip install virtual env. Close it once, close this and again reopen your VS Code. VS Code you open, right? Yes, now open the terminal. After run, you will see, right? Yes, terminal you can open. New terminal, right? Yes, now we say pip install virtual env. Yes, now it's installing, right? Okay, now you can say virtual env, my venv. Type that virtual env, my v, virtual env space my venv means my venv, my virtual environment. Say enter, right? Okay, 1 second, 1 second. Say enter. Yeah, create a virtual environment, right? Now go cd my venv, you can say cd my venv slash scripts slash forward slash backward slash, sorry. Backward slash backwards scripts, enter, dot backwards dot backslash activate, enter. Cannot be loaded because next. Yes, go to command prompt there, right side. Yes, hit command prompt and say cd my venv space my venv cd scripts, enter, dot backslash activate, dot backslash. Okay, now pip install DJANGO. Enter. So installed all this, right? Pip install DJANGO, everything got installed. So say enter, still it's not done. Totally, it's not done. Installing all these packages. So yes, install collected packages. Second. Successful install. So now creation of project folder, application folder, urls.py, views.py, that you can follow the notes or the video, right? Yes, everything got installed. The virtual environment got created, the Django got installed. Now the project folder, application folder, everything you need to create. You can follow the notes or video, right? Yes. Fine. So try with this, right? Next week, still at the start of the session, I'll give time at start 20 minutes for you. If you got any errors or anything in the start of the next session, at the starting of the session, before we go with that, right? Hands-on. So I'm stopping for now. Meet you next Saturday at 8 AM, right? Yes. Fine. So those people who need to get enrolled, right, to get the link, who are not done with the enrollment process of this course, right?